Alright, we're back. We're on the draw for our final round of the day. But this definitely looks like a keeper to me. Whatever we're playing against, it should be fairly simple. Another teamer deck. Yep, seems to be the deck of the moment. Not that we didn't know that already. Hopefully once a tune gets banned in a couple of weeks, that deck will not be as oppressive. And yes, I'm calling my shot right now. Thank you very much. This might be Sultai also. It's actually more likely to be Sultai, but either way, get out of here. I think the deck does become a lot more fair without a tune. I don't think you need to ban something like Rogue Refiner. Just because a tune is the card that lets them play a low land count, be greedy with their mana, and be mana efficient on every turn, and just power up all their other stuff. So that would be my vote if I were to be attempting to ban something, if I were in R&D, but I'm not. Alright, it definitely looks like they're in Sultai now. So, guess I go Gift of Paradise first. There's an argument for Treasure Map to try to get that going faster. Maybe that is the correct play. Yeah, I think it is actually. I can scry land to the top, hopefully. Then next turn I can go Gift of Paradise and scry again, and then the next turn scry and flip and have a bunch of mana available. That's the plan anyway. What do we have here? Maybe a Rishkar? Rogue Refiner's fine. See how much he wants to pump up his cub. Aether Hub. No blocks. He's gonna pump up twice. Let's scry. I guess I'll wait and see if he does anything else with his turn, not that it matters much. Vraska goes to the bottom. Right, land. So let's put that on forest. And pass. Wouldn't mind finding a sweeper also at some point in the near future. But it would have to be a sweeper that can deal with the Long Tusk Cub as well. Siphoner. He's going to continue just going nuts with the Long Tusk Cub, maybe. Maybe. If I can find a Star of Extinction off the top, I'd be pretty happy. I only have 2 draw steps towards it. Maybe there should just be more copies of Star of Extinction. I underestimated Deck's abilities to grow above 5 pretty consistently. Taking a billion damage here. So let's scry. Bottom. Then upkeep scry. Evolving Wilds isn't great. I just have like no outs here. I can play Ballista for 2, shoot Glint Sleeve Siphoner, chump Long Tusk Cub, take 6. That's assuming he has actual nothing else. I can play Vraska, use it to kill Long Tusk Cub. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I guess play Ballista. That's not great either. I can play Gift to gain 2 life as well. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I guess then I wouldn't die to a removal spell. No, I would still die to a removal spell. Let's do this now in any case. Play Gift on Mountain. Use it to play... Can't play Vraska if I do that. Vraska minus on Cub. 3, 4, 5, 6. And then Ballista for 1 to take down the Siphoner. And I would be at 8 life facing down 2 creatures. My Vraska would die. It's gotta be my best bet though. I also lose all of my treasure by doing that. I'd just blow all my resources if I do that. It's my best bet of surviving, but is that my best bet of winning? My best bet of winning might be to just play Ballista for 2, shoot the Siphoner, hope my Ballista lives to chump, and then next turn I no, Vraska's not even good, but then that still gives me the out of drawing Star of Extinction, because I can actually, I guess I can cast it with just my lands. So this is the safest play. But then we're basically just cold top decking and praying. Green, green. Destroy. Ballista. Shoot the Siphoner. Still lose to like a Blossoming Defense also. We're just like dead, but maybe his hands just has nothing going on, so you never know. I could have waited also and you save the Ballista to chump and then shoot the Siphoner in combat, but I think I had to not let him draw a card there. Gonna lose Vraska. Not sure what. Okay, yeah. Scarab God. Yep. Arrow Devastation's an out too. Yeah, I don't think I can win this. I'm just dead on board. Okay. So, I'd like to do something similar to what I did in the Teamer matchup. Something like this. Chandra's Defeat's not good anymore. Nicol Bolas maybe. He still has negates. Something like that. Trim on Ballista. Trim on Map. Trim on Sweltering Suns. See what that does for me. Maybe trim on Vraska is correct too. Maybe Appetite. He has the additional out of hitting Walking Ballista, but that's not even great. I can't think of actually any other ones that they have. Maybe a Sweltering Suns. No, we're on the play, so this is fine. On the draw we can bring in some more defensive cards. Defensive cheap cards specifically. get to be on the play. We get to mulligan. Keep a bad hand. Bottom that. He plays the OP card. Not gonna play Ballista yet. Alright, just kind of sitting around waiting for a ramp spell or something. Gift of Paradise would be a pretty good draw here. So we can play a Cut to Ribbons on whatever he plays here and then play a Vraska soon after. That's fine. Hoo-hoo. Asking ye shall receive. I think I do use the Cut to Ribbons, especially because I have an answer to his next threat. Alright, now I'm feeling pretty good. Gonti. Okay. Not a bad turn from him. But now we get to resolve a Vraska. Most likely just take out the Gonti. Maybe not though, it depends on what we draw. Might just want to go up, start taking up possibly towards ultimate. It's likely that he has some answers to Vraska though. Certainly playing it this turn though. I think I'm going to go up. Even though the 2-2 is not great now, we have a lot of ways to deal with a 2-3 body. I'd like to preserve Vraska's loyalty. Oh, that's the face down card, right? I was like, what is that magic back doing there? Sending at me. That's interesting. Probably means there's a Vraska's Contempt coming. That should be a flavor fail. You can't hit Vraska with Vraska's Contempt. What, is she mad at herself? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. So I guess I'm just going to play a Ballista here. Could wait an extra turn, but I want to get on the board. Especially since we have this Cut to Ribbons in our yard. We have some incentive for getting slightly aggro. And a Ramanap Ruins, I suppose. So we could actually be kind of a beatdown deck here. Refiner. Still has a lot of cards in hand, which worries me. I'll take 2. Another Refiner, okay. That's good and bad. I think my play here is just going to be cast Gift of Paradise. Pass the turn. Well, I think main phase put a counter on Ballista and then pass the turn. Well, maybe I can send with Pirate. I think I can actually. Still kind of incentivized to deal him a bunch of damage. Put a +1 counter. Pass. So now the Rogue Refiners won't be able to attack. Gaunty can still get in, but I don't care about that because I'm at a very high life total. Constrictor, sure. Rishkar. Okay, well that I'm gonna have to respond to by killing the Winding Constrictor. He won't be able to save it with the Blossoming Defense, as long as I do it one at a time. Unless he has double Blossoming Defense, but I actually don't care about that. Kind of welcome that, in fact, because that would give me a good excuse to Hour of Devastation. Right, so he's got a Rishkar. Probably gonna have to Hour of Devastation this turn. He only has 2 cards in hand now, which is nice. Chip in for 2. I could even use the Rivulet on myself to try to mill a Spring to Mind to get some card draw going. I would still have 8 mana if I do that. Vraska, yep, pretty good draw. And something else? No. Alright, sure, let's do that. It's like Hashed Up Oasis, I guess. Didn't mill anything useful except for Star of Extinction. Lovely. I needed that. Alright, sure, I'll play Carnage Tyrant, which can threaten Vraska in conjunction with the Ramanep Ruins. She ultimates at 12, right? No, 10. Okay, I'll be mindful of that. But I have ways of not succumbing to that, at least. Siphoner. It's got a lot of menace bodies. I'd like to find another sweeper, if possible. Okay, that's not bad either. How much damage can I deal to him this turn? 1, 2, I can cut to ribbons for 6. I'm still going to attack Vraska for sure, though, because she has to take damage. That's just non-negotiable. Gift of Paradise. So I'm not in immediate risk of dying, but I'm starting to get there. Like the Vraska Ultimate's not even gonna do me in. That's just gonna be that steady stream of pirates. He has me on a 2-turn clock, which I can't block right now. So yep, I go to 7. I think I'm going to use Ramanap Ruins this turn. Deal 2 to him. I could potentially go, is he 13-6? I technically have lethal if he doesn't block. I'm guessing he will. Well, maybe if he has absolutely nothing, he might not want to block with a pirate. Okay, he has a cub. That's obnoxious. So let's shoot his face. Not going to shoot Vraska this time, because I'm not in danger of dying to her anymore. Or her ultimate, rather. And I can't threaten to kill her. Cut to ribbons. Let's see here. How big can he make his cub? He can make it a 6-6 to trade. So I can cut to ribbons on the pirate, attack him, then I'll be able to ribbons for 4. That's not enough to kill him. The only thing I can really do here is cut on the pirate and pass. So I'm not dead on board. Cut on the siphoner rather. Pass the turn. I guess we can use one of our ribbons, so we're not doing anything else with our mana. We can't bluff anything. He knows we have no cards in hand. Pass. What can we draw now? Not sure, but we might just die this turn. If he has something like a Blossoming Defense or another Rishkar, we'll just be game on the spot. Walking Ballista is also lethal. Blossoming Defense is lethal immediately, and we're dead. Okay, so it's going to be the last match of the day. Initial thoughts. So here's the thing. This might be my last video for a while, which I don't love saying because I have a decent number of subscribers now and I don't love just not posting anything to the channel, but I've really been struggling to try to create, you know, good quality content, and it's really hard to do right now because energy is just so good. It's like so impossible to beat unless you play like an established strategy, and I don't like the limited format right now, so I won't be drafting. So this might just be me saying goodbye for a while. I hate to say. unless you guys chime in and say you want to see more of something specifically, like, I really just have no drive to play anything right now, and I'm sorry to sound so defeatist, guys, like, I don't mean to, but Standard's just not good right now. Draft isn't good right now. I don't really have it in me to brew anymore, so I think this is going to be it for a while. But, I don't know, hopefully something comes along that catches my eye, or maybe a banning shake things up, but in the near future, but for now I think I'm going to be taking a break, so if you don't see me for a while, that's going to be why. But I hope you enjoyed the video series. I might keep working on this deck, and maybe if I can find a version of it that can compete with the energy engine, then maybe I'll come back with another video series, but for now it's back to the drawing board, and possibly gonna hang up my boots for a while, come back in the near future. But in any case, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.